So I got a request in my inbox a couple of days ago for this, and I liked the tutorial that I did so much, I decided to do a cover of it. You can see it in the video responses below. So if you listen to the recording of this song, you're going to realize that there's a lot of little piano improv bits between Eminem's singing parts, and it would be too much of a pain and too long of a video for me to teach you all of those one by one. So what I've done is come up with a looped riff that you can use for the entire duration of the verses. And this should work pretty well. It's a lot simpler. So for the verses, your left hand is going to be playing this riff. Simple enough, right? Then your right hand with the left hand is going to be playing this. If you're wondering what the notes on those chords are, you have these three in the right hand, and then when you move to the F down here, it's in the end. You should get something like this. I'll play it slow enough so you can see how the two hands work together. You'll notice that I double hit a couple of notes in there. That's just the same way I do it during the cover videos that I do. If it's too difficult for you, don't worry about it. Just play the straight quarter notes that I showed you first time I showed you the left hand part. Then when you get to the chorus, you're going to play a series of 2-note chords in the right hand, and they're all the same distance apart. They're going to all be a sixth apart. If you want the simpler version of this riff, ignore the lower note my fingers are playing and just play the higher note in the right hand. It's going to follow the same chord progression we learned earlier in the left for the verses. So here's how the right hand's going to go. Once more, I'll play those a little slower, just so you can see. If you put it together with the bass line from earlier that we learned in the verses, you should get something like this. I'm going to play the left-hand notes an octave up. These should be 8 whole steps lower than they are. I'm showing you this so I can show you it with both hands. Here it goes. so on and so forth. And there you have Hailie's song by Eminem. If you like these or any of the other videos you've seen on my YouTube channel, I'd like to encourage you to subscribe to it. Also, feel free to send any requests for reviews, covers, tutorials. I really do it all. Anything you want, you can send my way. I'll see you next time.